have 3. One of them is a infinity symbol.
My tattoo is of a constellation.
Another one is it's a feather that kind of goes off into birds.
One of them is a key with the word happiness where the little bar should be.
The other one is words.
So my tattoo is of the character Madeline.
Well, not really words, still letters, but it means something, so.
And then I have another one that says walk by faith on my foot.
I'm about tattoos that mean something to me, that kind of are inspirational and give me motivation whenever I need them. And my first tattoo, I kind of had a friend before they passed. They always kind of had like a thing they would say, and it was always keep the faith. And so I got it on my ankle, AKTF, always keep the faith. And so it's something that's really special to me, and it's inspirational, and it reminds me of my friend who's no longer here, so most important one out of the 3 so far.
It's from my favorite author, and it's from, I love space, I love reading, I love books, so I wanted to get something that kind of represented all of that. So I decided the constellation because I love space, I love stars. And then the reason why I placed it here too is because, not to cover them up, but to kind of contrast with the scars I have. It's a reminder for me too that I've survived a lot. I know this is really cheesy, but I think space is beautiful, and the fact that I have something that reminds me of beauty next to something that's horrible that happened in my life, is just like something like I could breathe easier, I guess.
The one on my wrist, it's the infinity, and it says love and hope. It's just, you know, it's always remember to love and hope. Most people, when they get words on their wrist, they normally get it to where it's facing the person who's looking at it, but I wanted to where I could see it because it was for myself.
What inspired my tattoos? Well, the one on my foot, walk by faith, it's a Bible verse. I don't remember which one now, but I got it at a time when I was really involved, like in my church and stuff, and so I just thought it would be a good tattoo to have.
And then the one on my foot, it's the feather with the birds, and it's just kind of being unique and standing alone when everyone else is following a path.
I really wanted something that could remind me of my childhood, I guess. Madeline represented a strong, independent, motivational type little character, and I just always thought that was awesome. I always wanted to be like Madeline.
And the key tattoo with the word happiness, what inspired that was just, I wanted something to remind myself that I was the only person who could choose, you know, I could make myself happy by choosing to be happy. I was my own key to happiness. It's kind of cheesy now, but back then I really liked it, and I still do.
I can understand why there's that stigma. I mean, there are some people who get tattoos that are really crazy.
I really disagree with the stigma behind tattoos. I wish that people understood that tattoo artists are real artists, and I feel like they need canvases too, and so here I am, I will be a canvas.
Funny that you say that, because my dad actually said that to me. Well, not to me, but to my family.
Well, I definitely think that society's views on tattoos are old-fashioned.
I think honestly, I think it's stupid. It's 2016, and you know, times are changing. It's not 1962 or anything anymore. You know, tattooing is more accepting. It's the fact that you can't get certain jobs just because you have, you know, ink on your body is stupid. You know, I think you should be able to get anything. You know, it doesn't matter what you have on you, or I understand if it's, you know, gang-related stuff, then yeah, it's a little different, but if it's just, you know, something nice, something family-oriented or something like that, it shouldn't be, you know, a big deal.
You know, I think that people that are going to hold to their grandparents' ideas of what Tattooed World was about, you know, the day and age is changing quick. You know, as a parent, you know, I have a 3-year-old, so I'm definitely fighting against, I guess, that stigma, but not really so much these days, honestly, you know. I mean, when I started tattooing 19 years ago, it was definitely a lot more of a stigma attached to it. Nowadays, I have grandmas stopping and complimenting me on my tattoos.
So I was like already preparing for my future, and my dad had said that, and I think it's unfortunate because just because I have tattoos doesn't mean, you know, I can't do my job. If I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna do it whether I'm covered in tattoos or whether I just have one. So I think it's unfortunate, and I feel like people have a lot of ways to grow up. I feel like it has more to say about the people that have that stigma. If you honestly can't see past my body, past my tattoos, and you can't see my abilities, then that's on you, and you're losing a great employer.
I think nowadays people are recognizing the artistry and the beauty in what we as tattoo artists can create. So, you know, it's definitely changing a lot.
I think everybody should get a chance to express themselves any way they want, whether it's by giving tattoos or receiving them. For the most part, I think tattoos are really beautiful, and they are artwork, and they should be viewed that way.
Tattoos don't make you a bad person. I still plan on getting tattoos that I can cover easily because I do know how society is. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish people were more accepting because it's an art.
As far as jobs go, I mean, hell, Starbucks just changed their policy, Bonds just changed their policy. There's major corporations out there that they're all changing their policies over and allowing tattoos now. And I believe a lot of it has to do with a lot more art-trained artists becoming tattooers. So tattoos are becoming something that, you know, a lot of people are a lot more accepting of visually.
So I think tattoos are a great way to express yourself, and I think more people should be willing to see that and to be open-minded.
I don't care. Get more tattoos if you want to. Hooray!
I tattoo on cops, judges, I got a couple lawyers. I have CPS workers I tattoo on, who, like, if you think about it, like CPS workers would think that a tattooed dad have stereotypes against them because of the tattoos. I'm actually tattooing on people like that now. It's becoming way more accepted in society.